Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Hansen. There we go. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And why waste any time? Get right to it. The offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Grab over the middle. It's Williams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Back to pass on second down. And that one's incomplete. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. And they're happy place for a touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And when defenses can't cover, with that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Just get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They broke the chains. They marked it at the 29. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, was the correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll go back to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Gets the back moving. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll parachute back into your game, fellas, if anything changes in this heavyweight battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's 2nd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Off play action on 1st down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. On target. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catching up to give them the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just keep slinging it. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. He'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Riding up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Makes the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. The receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds space on the right. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Unleashes one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally. They understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. That's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And the returner goes down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's Williams. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Drag down Liddell. More the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the middle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. And you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined. The QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Hines tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Going to swing it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Pulls and fired complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Brings into the open. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense getting a little bit gritty. I think they had an explosive play the play prior. They decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away, but the defense was ready for it. What a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
The play is a turnover on downs.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Power football with the run. Crosses the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. And some room to work. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every